What's up YouTube, it's Deja A. Ross and I'm bringing you guys another video about the 3 podcasts that I'm currently listening to right now that keeps me inspired, that keeps me motivated, and that helps keeps my center strong. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I love experimenting with different things that keep me inspired because it's so hard trying to be out here, let alone being a person, but let alone just being an artist is hard. You're constantly looking at negative things, scrolling down Instagram. So I like to try to figure out what works for me for staying inspired. Lately I've been trying to read devotionals or read a passage from the Bible, but in some cases that's just not possible. Sometimes you sleep in or you have someplace to be in the morning and you just don't have time to sit down and read all of that stuff. So lately I've been listening to podcasts. That's been working out for me. Now the first podcast that I've been binge listening to is called Black Girl and It's a podcast focused around wellness and holistic living, as well as offering topics and discussions around self-care and self-love. I definitely think that this is a great podcast for people who are also on a self-love journey, who are trying to understand themselves through loving themselves, and who are trying to transition to more holistic living. The next podcast that I've been listening to is Touchy by Malik Till, who is the founder and CEO of Curlbox, which is a monthly subscription package that comes to you every month that's filled with different hair care products that you can try out, all just for the price of one. And I think listening to her is awesome because of the fact that she is a woman of color, and we oftentimes don't get to see women of color having ownership of their own businesses, and let alone getting a chance to talk about it. The last podcast that I've been listening to is called Small Doses by Amanda Seales, who's a comedian, actress, and activist. So I absolutely love her. She's like my big cousin in my head. And most recently you can see her on Insecure, which comes on HBO, which is written and created by Issa Rae. If you don't know who she is, if you don't know who they are, look them up. And it's a great podcast for women who are navigating in the industry. Her podcast is great for entertainers and for actors, but she also covers a different variety of topics. So I just think it's great for anyone who's just interested in receiving a different perspective on life